What are you talking about, huh? I mean, today was great.
Bad. I did something bad.
Chaos is what killed the dinosaurs, darling.
I built a time machine and went back 1 week in time, and I'm not proud of it, but I raped myself, my younger self. Raping yourself it's an odd thing to do, to say the least.
The hunter become the hunted.
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird. Having that done to you as well, it's just horrible. But when you combine that with the metaphysical paradox, it becomes really confusing. I just kept thinking, why me? Then you have to negotiate your thoughts through that whole grey area. You know, is this rape? But there's no one else involved, so is it masturbation? Is it incest? When it was all over, the victimised me was left violated and broken. I didn't know who to tell. I couldn't exactly go to the police. What would I do? Ask them to arrest me? But not now though, because it was the future me that did it. Arrest me in 1 week's time? I mean, then I'd go to jail.
The hunter become the hunted.
I didn't want that. A few days went by and I became so mad. I couldn't escape him. Everywhere I went, I could hear his voice, feel his skin. It was like he was in my head. When I went to bed at night, he was there. I became possessed by this need for revenge. So I came up with an idea to build a time machine, which I did, but how would I go about it? I couldn't go forward in time to my future self, because if he's in the future, then he'd know I was coming. He'd remember that in his past he built a time machine and went forward in time. So I'd have to take revenge on my younger self and catch him unawares. But he couldn't be too much younger. It had to be close enough to the me that performed this heinous crime. It had been a week since the incident. I felt ready to exact my revenge. I set the coordinates for 7 days in the past. And that's how it happened. The hunter had become the hunted. The abused, the abuser. It's funny how that cycle plays itself out. Yeah. I'll admit it. I did a bad thing. I built a time machine and went back 1 week in time, and I'm not proud of it, but I raped myself. My younger self. I did something bad. It's funny how that cycle plays itself out. And the whole time I kept thinking, why me?